Hey guys, we're starting off another vlog. It's Friday today and I have my first final on Monday. So I think I'm going to end up splitting this finals week vlog into two parts because I imagine it's going to be pretty long, but if it's not, it might just be one video. So we finished an exam yesterday. If you saw my tooth ID vlog, that was yesterday. And then today I've been pretty productive. I've been keeping up with our biomaterials, which is the next final after the histology one. So I've been keeping up with that. I did the Quizlet this morning on all the lectures that we've done so far, which if you remember in my midterms vlog that I didn't really do the Quizlet or study till the day before. So at least now I've been going over the content more real time, and that way I can go over it again before the exam rather than like that being my first time studying it. So hopefully that will help. And then after that, I've just been working on my histology study guide. So I have one from undergrad when I took the class, so some things are similar. So I've just been copying them over onto my study guide for this class. But then I've also been going through our course's website page where our professor kind of posts everything. So I've written down the learning objectives and then I fill in the learning objectives with the material from that course website because he does have like the key points on there. And then I also go through an app that we have called Second Look. You do have to pay for it, but it's a great app. But we as students, since it's by the university, have a free access to it. So my version is free and I've been going through that for each unit. And then I take a histological slide for each thing that we need to be able to identify as part of the learning objectives, and I put that into the study guide. So the study guide does have some histological slides that are not my property, the property of the school and whoever the school got it from, but this is what the study guide looks like so far and kind of my process of going through it. As you guys are seeing, I have about 1.5 lectures through, and then once I finish everything on the website and the Second Look app, then I'm gonna go back and reference my lecture slides along with the lecture one more time just to see if there's anything I missed, because I'm sure there's some points in lecture where he said, make sure you know this for the exam, and I wanna make sure that I'm double checking that those important things are on my study guide because it might not all be on the website and you have to use all of your materials that you're given in dental school because questions can be pulled from any of the sources that they're providing to you. I still have one more lecture, so lecture 3 of 7 for histology that I want to do tonight, and I'm gonna make sure I do it, but I have to be up at like 5:45 tomorrow morning, which is Saturday, because I'm recording with a podcast guest and he wants to be up early, and I mean, they're helping me out by being on the podcast, so I'll do what he is requesting. So I'm not gonna stay up super late. I'll hopefully be asleep by like 10, and then if I need to go back to bed after I record the podcast, I will. But the reason I wanted to pop on here, 2 reasons I guess. Tomorrow I'm gonna show you guys these really cute biker shorts that I got. That way you can get them if you want or look into them. They're from Aerie. But I also wanted to show you guys, I'm gonna be making some avocado chocolate chip cookies, and they're so yummy. So that's kind of my little break. I just got back from a walk as well, so I'm a little sweaty. I'm gonna show you guys that recipe. It's from another, I mean, it's a pretty common recipe honestly on Instagram, but like the exact screenshots I'm using is from another dental student Instagrammer. I'll put her name right here. She also does like, it's like a recipe page, like a healthy eating page. But I'm gonna make these as a little like healthy chocolatey goodness to have while I'm studying for finals this week. So I mentioned too, I'm gonna put the screenshots right here. Pause the video if you want to get the ingredient list and the instructions. Again, they're from her Instagram, so all credits to her. They're really good. They taste just like chocolate, no avocado, and they're really just like gooey. They don't cook all that hard, but they're so yummy, so big fan. And I'm using some dairy-free chocolate chips, which is a little bit easier on my stomach. So let's get into the montage. Another vlog, another beautiful sunset. Had to throw this in here too, but almost done studying. It's like 9 right now, so I'm gonna try to be to bed in like an hour. That way I can get, that would be still 8 hours of sleep if I woke up at 6, so we're gonna try to be in bed by 10. So the exercise dress that I mentioned in the morning routine, as well as the the biker shorts you guys saw yesterday, they both came in. So I'm gonna do a quick little try on of the exercise dress. I really, really like it. I highly recommend it. Outdoor Voices is where mine is from, but Aerie, same material as the biker shorts I just got, just came out with like a dupe for this, so that's probably really good too for a cheaper price point. Outdoor Voices does have a student discount for 20% off. So this was $80, which is still pretty pricey. I got both sizes, a medium and a large, and I ended up going with the large. I wear like a size 8 in American Eagle jeans. I do have medium Outdoor Voices leggings, but as I've had them, I feel like I could have went up to a large to have them be a little more comfortable. The medium did fit, as well as the large, but I think that the large is just a little bit more comfy, a little bit more roomy. These like spandex, like skirt part that goes under the dress is not tight at all. Like it's so loose. That's what I was worried about with the sizing actually, was like the stomach feeling tight and uncomfortable. So loose, it's basically just like draping over you, so don't worry about that if that's like a sizing concern for you. But I ended up going with the large, and as you can see in the try-on clips, I really think the fit of it's good. It's a little bit big up by the chest and a little bit on my back, but other than that, I like the fit of this a little better. It was just a little bit tighter in the medium, so kind of a preference thing. And then one thing about the large is that it is a little bit longer. I'm 5'6" ish. If I end up deciding to, I might hem it like an inch or half an inch, because that's more of the length that I wanted. The medium was like the perfect like length and like of the trend that people wear, so we'll see about that. But also you can see in the try on that I did pair it with some shirts. So the reason I like the dress is because you can wear it as its own piece, but you could also put a cropped shirt over it, and I think it looks really, really cute, almost as if you're wearing one of the skirts that are also really trendy, one of those athletic skirts. So I did it with a cute little tie-dye, and then also with a cropped white shirt, and then I just paired it with some chunky white sneakers. I will link all the items that I can below. The white shirt's from Target a couple years ago, and then the tie-dye is from a boutique, so I probably won't be able to link those, but I will do my very best. But I also, when I was trying on the 2 cropped shirts, I did kind of roll the material up under like my sports bra, which made the front a little bit shorter, more to like the length that I want. So I probably won't end up cropping it, hemming the skirt. I'll probably just keep doing that if I wear it with a shirt, so it has like the look that I want. And again, there's like a built-in skirt, so you don't have to worry about anything with like it being short because you're all covered. So I hope you guys like this little mini exercise dress review. I guess while we're here, I'll also give a little update. It's the next day, it's Saturday. It's already 5 p.m. and I've just been doing histology all afternoon and morning. There are 7 lectures, like I said. I did the first 3 yesterday, and then I'm doing the next 4 today. I have 2 left, so I should be good to get those done before the bedtime tonight. And then there is a app called Second Look. I think I mentioned it yesterday, so I'm gonna go through as many of the 7 lectures as I can on there, kind of in the evening, because that's a little more relaxing. You don't have to like write as much, you just kind of click through, and then I'm gonna write and add stuff into my note sheet if I feel like it's not on there, like I missed it, or if I keep getting it wrong, I'm gonna put it onto a Quizlet. And then tomorrow is gonna be my like review day, because it's 1 day before the exam. Like I said in my midterms video, I will ideally like to get all of this studying done the day before. That way, the last day I can like be reviewing, going over the things that I frequently miss. So that's tomorrow, and since the final isn't until the afternoon on Monday, I actually have quite a bit of other school things planned to do tomorrow, just because we have a lot going on. So I have some quizzes I need to complete. Let's take a look at the sketch. Oh my gosh, it's so much stuff, and put it in here for you guys. Basically, I need to redo the practice quiz for this final, because he gave us like a practice exam that covers some of the units. So I'm gonna for sure do that, and then I'm going through the questions on the website actually now as I go through, so they're in my notes, but I'm gonna re-go through them tomorrow just to test myself. More practice problems. I feel like practice problems are the best way to go for any class. If you have access to them, always do all of them. and then I'm gonna go through the Quizlet for things I miss a lot, and then I have to finish quizzes for another class for evidence-based dentistry, and then I have to put another biomaterials lecture onto a Quizlet because that final is the next one after histology. And then I also have to do my part for a group project for a case study for our class in oral facial function. So that's tomorrow. A bit busy, but I'm gonna feel really good if I get all these lectures done today. Lately in the summer term, I'm totally like half finishing assignments. Like usually I'd probably do one more lecture and then leave the next one for tomorrow and then have like extra work, and then things keep getting pushed back. But I'm trying really hard with finals to not procrastinate like that, to not push things off, to just get them done. And if you watch my last video, I guess a couple videos ago, where it was like a Friday and I was talking about some tips for like being balanced from classes from home, one thing that really helps me be productive is putting my phone far away. So sometimes I put it way back on that counter when I'm sitting downstairs, and then I can't touch it, because if it's sitting right now, it's sitting on this table right here, and I just like every little bullet point that I write, then I check my phone, then I do a bullet point, then I check my phone, and it's so time consuming and wasteful. So I'm trying really hard to put my phone far away. Hello guys, happy Monday. Today is the exam day and I'm just going up and down from the basement. That's where I do most of my studying, as you guys probably know already because it has a nice view. But I just got back from my walk, and on Mondays I always listen to, maybe this is weird, my own podcast, especially when I have guests, because it's not even really my talking, it's the guest, whoever the dentist or dental student is. Usually I record the guests like quite a few weeks in advance, so I kind of forget what they talk about. So on Mondays, I love Mondays because I get to listen to the podcast, fresh start to a new week, and I'm just always hyped and fired up on Mondays. The exam is not till the end of the day, unfortunately. It's from 3 to 5 p.m. and it's 50 multiple choice questions. So I would gather it's only going to take me like an hour to do, not 2 hours, but it's nice that he gave us extra time. The reason I picked up the camera is because I'm going to finish making my bed, and then I have some laundry in there that I need to put away. So I figured I would show you guys my productive morning. I love folding clothes, which is so funny because in college and all before basically dental school, I hated doing laundry, and it would sit in a giant pile in the corner of my room, like my clean clothes, for months almost, like for like many weeks. And I just pick the clothes out of there to wear it. But now laundry and cleaning is like one of my favorite ways to like ease anxiety or like relax, because it's just like such a quick task and you get something done and you have like tangible results. Cleaning and laundry, 10 out of 10. I'm definitely become like a stress cleaner. So I mean, I think that's a good coping mechanism because you end up with a clean space. So I'm gonna do that, and then we're gonna go and get started on all the stuff to do that we have to do today. I have so much to do. I wanted to quickly show you guys again the exercise dress in action. The shirt is a little bit longer than one I'd usually wear with it, but I wanted to sport my Michigan attire today. I will link the shirt below. It's from American Eagle's tailgate line. I believe they still have it. Is quite a few hours later than when I was showing you everything I was doing this morning. I worked on a group project that I have for classes at oral facial function, and we're meeting on Zoom tonight at 6:30 to finalize PowerPoint and stuff, divide up who's talking, and then we need to make a recording, because typically it would be a presentation of the case study, but since we're online, we are recording the presentation and then submitting it to a professor. So that was what I was doing first. And then the second thing was that our class elections are happening for all of our class council. So there's a president, vice president, secretary, treasurer, but then there's also a couple social chairs, a couple honors, council, sports, technology chair, fundraising chair, service chair, like curriculum chair, like all these different positions. And we could nominate people in our class, or if people wanted to like self-nominate and put their name on the list, they could. And if your name is on the list, whether you put it there or nominated, you get to make a video, like a 2-3 minute video telling the class like why you'd be good at the position, what ideas you have and stuff. And then we're gonna be voting next week, I believe, for the positions. But anyways, I got nominated for president, which was really like nice. I was very honored, and I thought it just made me feel good inside. But I've been spending some time talking to the current president of the D2 class, so the year ahead of us, and then just any other people I know that are D2s that maybe were on class council or what have you, just people to get their opinions about whether or not it would maybe be the right fit for me, and like if I do a good job and stuff, because as you guys know, I'm super into clubs and leadership and involvement, but I'm hesitant because I feel like I'm better suited for a leadership position in an organization rather than class council. But I'm really like reflecting on it and seeing if this is something that I'm excited about and passionate about. And by talking to other older dental students, especially the president that has the past experience, I'm getting a better feel of if this is something I'd want to pursue, and if I want to do the video and apply and stuff. And then once we apply, our class goes through and votes, like I said, and then you find out if you got the position or not, basically. So just reflecting on that. Also going through our biomaterials study guide, which that final is a week from tomorrow, so it's next Tuesday, and I'm putting that onto Quizlet right now. Like I said, I've been keeping up more with biomaterials, doing each lecture as we're supposed to, like I was watching them before, but now I'm watching them as well as making the study material as I go. So hopefully I'll be a little bit more prepared for this upcoming final, since at least I've gone over the material a couple more times. And then I also went to Starbucks and got a little refresher. I was editing the last video and I was like, and in it I said, oh, like I can't wait till we can use reusable cups again. And I was like, okay, well you can't use a reusable cup yet, but you can use a reusable straw. So I realized that and I was like, girl, what are you doing? You have straws. So I'm trying to remember to use my reusable straw now when I get Starbucks. But I just took a little break for lunch. It's 11:45 and I'm just watching some YouTube. Then I'm gonna get back to that biomaterial study guide, and then I have some dental anatomy to do. I wanna obviously review for my histology exam, like I said, that's at 3, and then we're gonna take the exam. And that's pretty much what we're doing, and I will check in with you guys in a little bit. I will show you any other things I do, or I will just talk to you after the exam. Hello guys, the exam is done. It's 5:30 right now. I finished it around 4, a little before, and then we got a chance to review our answers right after, and then whenever you exit it out, you can't go back and look at the answers again. So I looked at the ones I got wrong. I should have led with this. I passed, yay. Like I said, it was pass fail. And again, for all classes at Michigan, passing is above a 70%. So I actually got an 84, which is cool. So I did really good on it anyways, but I only needed a 70. So that grade is set. And then intro to the profession, I'm gonna do that final this week. It's open note, which is great, and we get as many tries as we want. So that class I'll be done with this week. I finished all of my quizzes for evidence-based dentistry last night, so that class is done. So that's 3 classes out of the way this week. And then next week I will have 2 exams in dental anatomy. One's our final tooth ID and the other is the written final, so 2 finals for that. 2 finals for head and neck anatomy. One's the written, one's the lab. A biomaterials final, and I think that's it. So it's 5 exams, 3 classes, And then I also, that case study project that I'm doing is kind of my last thing for oral facial function. I also have, for the professionalism class, an SPI, which is a standardized patient interaction or simulated patient interaction, where like we work with like an actor to learn professionalism, confidentiality, all that kind of stuff. So that is on Friday for me, and we're doing it over Zoom, so that'll be interesting. But yeah, so I'm pretty much done with half of my classes, and then half of them I'll finish next week during finals week, and that's going to be another video. I promised you guys I would read off my schedule, so I'm gonna grab that right now. Okay, sorry I didn't do it in the last video like I said I would. I just forgot. But so we're doing another biomaterials class with 1 credit, oral facial complex in health 2, the oral environment. It's a long name, 2 credits. Introduction to Clinical Skills is pass-fail, and that's 1/4 of a credit. Behavioral Science, I'm excited about that one. The professor is the sweetest lady ever, so I'm really excited. That's 2 credits. And then Clinical Foundations is 3.5 credits. Dental Anatomy and Occlusion, which I'm in now, like part 1. We're taking part 2 next semester. That's 1 credit. And then Comprehensive Care Clinic is 2 credits. Our Pathways Program Introduction course, if you listen to my podcast, you would have heard me talk about Pathways Program a little bit, but it's just a kind of 2 alternate routes you can take in dental school, and we learn about options for that. So that's 1.5 credits. And then we have Cell and Molecular Biology, 4.5 credits. That's one of the 2 big classes that semester. And then Oral Health Promotion, System and Policy is pass-fail, 0 credits, but we're still in the class. And then Cardiology is graded 2 credits. Infection and Immunity is 3 credits. And that class, Infection and Immunity, is the other like big lecture type class that's going to be tricky. So those 2, Infection and Immunity, and then Cell and Molecular Bio, are the 2 like really hard classes. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 classes for fall term, coming out to 22.75 credits, which usually we take 28, and since everything's being rearranged for COVID, that's why it's less credits, but that's the schedule, and this is the end of this video. I'm going to do a part 2 of finals. I might start it honestly tomorrow, like all the prep and stuff, but that will be up after this one. So I will see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.